All right, Tory Lanez new album Peterson. I had to run it back because what's the thoughts? What's the feelings on it? What's the vibes?
I feel like I'm tough on music for the people that I feel like hit it in different, like they can hit good points in different angles. So I started when I hit you up and I was giving it a lower. I'll probably give it like a 7.5. And like you said, it might grow on me more, but I feel like what I'm starting to notice is I'm critical on more like the like Tories, the Chris Brown, the people that can sing and they can rap and they can put 20 songs on the album. Like I feel like I judge it with a harsher, I have a harsher judgment on those kind of artists.
You know what you're reminding me of? What you're saying, everything you're saying is fair, but what you're reminding me of is Joe Budden. You remember you said I was like, you remind me of whatever. You reminded me of Joe Budden because Joe Budden on his podcast said that he's tired of hearing about Meg and Tory or whatever. He's over it. But it's like, on the flip side, it's like, you gotta remember, that nigga is in prison because of Meg. Even like, for you, for what you're saying, you gotta remember, this nigga put out I don't even know how many songs on it, at least 15, if not 17 songs. Some songs are double songs. He did that in prison, and it sounds good. The quality sounds good. Like he's giving you melodic songs. He's giving you bars. He's giving you themes. He's giving you skits. He's giving you all types of shit. Or he's giving you fucking poetry, nigga. Like all that from prison. Like with that, like you can't even view this as a regular album. It's not. That's like a nigga saying that he recorded the whole thing underwater. Niggas gonna view it like, oh, this shit is ass.
I don't like those points though, man. That's just like they did. Like he's in prison, so he got a lot of time. Boom. So now if we talking,
you act like the studio's in prison though.
Are we giving? So now the credit has to go to who then? The producer?
It's yes. Everybody.
Nah, you know what I mean.
The producer, the engineer, all that.
I'm not taking away credit from him. I just don't like that point of it because it's like, yes, he's in prison, but in prison, he probably got a whole bunch of more tracks that he writes. So that
what's a theme album you can think of?
Say that again.
What's a theme album you can think of? Album with a theme. What's a theme album you can think of? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jalani for the 10 Lions Podcast, here with a message for you. Just so you guys know, everything here that you see and hear are self-funded by me 100%. From the studio, to the cameras, to the mics, to the lights, the different platforms we're posting this on and whatnot. Everything is self-funded by myself. In the description and on this video, my Cash App, feel free to support and send any amount of contribution or donation that you would like to contribute to the podcast. It will go straight to funding the podcast, helping the podcast, and supporting the podcast. Even if it's $5 and $10 and $20, it will be appreciated.
That's $Jalani Lion 2, $Jalani Lion 2, $Jalani 2, JALANILION 2.
If you rock with your boy, make sure you hit up the Cash App to help push and help the podcast grow. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get back to the episode.
Dang, I can't. Give me one.
You like The Weeknd?
Yeah, a little bit.
The Weeknd had a theme album that was called Dollaz. It was 80s album, but that's not rappers or whatever. I think that I don't know how. Do you?
So you feel like this is a theme album?
Jadakiss and Fab had Jadakiss vs. Fab or whatever.
Yes, the Freddie versus Jason.
Was that the whole? Was the whole album like that? The whole mixtape was like that theme? Like?
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't just one or two songs. The whole thing was
no.
That?
It was skits and all that in between, but they would just take turns rapping, but they would rap.
This is like that.
Yeah,
but it's real life. It's not a theme album like for creativity because the nigga got 90s albums, 80s albums off of creativity. The nigga is in prison and made a prison theme like you can tell the nigga's in prison. Like it's not only that, nigga, it's a sequel. Nigga, if you break it down, it's mad creative. The shit is called The shit is called Peterson. He dropped in 2020. He dropped Daystar. When the first shit happened. It's a sequel to that.
No, I get it. I don't ever take away from his creativity. He's definitely one of the most creative.
And they're not even that, but I'm saying, I only bring that up because in the rap industry, rap game or whatever, to 2025, there's not that many.
No, you're right. I was just
rappers.
about there's none. There's really you're right.
There's like Kendrick. ... J. Cole maybe, but not even really. I don't even think J. Cole on songs is mad creative. But as far as the album, I don't think J. Cole got a themed album. Yeah, he got a themed mixtapes. The warm up.
You
but
don't
also
feel like Forest Hills Drive is a theme.
What the fuck is the theme?
Where he's from.
Okay, I guess I'll give it to you.
On,
I guess a hometown. What the fuck is it? Fuck is hometown.
No, Fayetteville.
That's a classic. That's a classic album.
Yeah.
Is it a theme album though?
Yeah, it's some Fayetteville shit. You have to go to Fayetteville to see.
Sure. What about
you're
not gonna say Born Sinner?
Swamp rap music.
You're not gonna say Born Sinner is a theme album.
No.
Exactly. So it's like he's really not a theme album artist. Kendrick is though. GNX. Fucking.
But I think when I listen to Tory, when I hear the name Tory, I go straight to the Chxts tape. So
you
know
like
he's
him in his R&B bag.
No, but not even just the R&B side of it. The fact that you was creative enough to take people's songs and make songs out of it, and they was good enough that by the time you got to your last one, now they want to feature on it. Like, I know he's creative, so I give him that. But I just don't like the whole, he's in jail. Like, I get it. Like, but that means he just got good production because he's already creative.
That's not just what it means. That's not just what it means.
Sitting in jail, being creative, that's like
it's not
somebody that's
what
creative,
means,
sitting still, not able to do anything else. That's supposed to be hits.
No, that's bullshit. Because a nigga that goes around the world sees and experiences different things is supposed to make the hits. A nigga that's only in a fucking room. Not even in a room for like a couple hours.
Going through some shit. You're going through some like
he's putting that in. He's putting his pain on the album.
So as a
and not just pain. Nigga got pain. Nigga got bops. Nigga got fucking sexy, quote unquote sexy songs because niggas Drake and Party Next Door dropped some sexy songs for you or whatever. There's different. Nigga got his dad on the song, spitting poetry and whatnot. I wanted to play the because Kanye West and J. Cole, not Kanye West and J. Cole, Kanye West and Jay-Z did that. You know what song I'm talking about? Where they had a random poet just come through.
Come talk about it. Yeah. I didn't really get, it didn't really do that too much for me, the dad doing that. I like the song, but the dad doing that didn't really do too much for me. I don't know.
But do you know what Kanye and Jay-Z did that?
Of it. I don't remember the song.
I wanted to play it before the pod, but that's crazy because they did that. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. He's doing mad shit.
But don't let me take away from it because that song is powerful as hell. Like, I get it.
Guide you through the storm.
Yes, yeah, I get it. But the dad, I like the song.
Right.
The dad doesn't really do
The dad is tough because, again, it's as far as it being creative, it's creative, but it's also real. Like, I don't, like, it doesn't, you don't hear it often.
I get what you're saying.
You don't hear it often in, like, today where rappers are talking about what they're going through right fake. Fucking now.
Most of the time it's fake.
Most of the time it's fake. Most of the time it's, like, superficial or whatever. Yeah. But this is, like, he's like
real feelings, spilling it out.
Prison.
And it's showing, but it's showing his dad's creed. I get what you're saying.
Nigga had his son on there. Nigga had his sister on there. The whole shit is called Peterson. He had all his family members on there. But, like, that's light. But it's, like, how he did it was fire. Like,
I just like Tory because I feel like he's definitely creative, but this whole fight of it is like,
what's a 10?
You kind of going up against Rap Nation.
Is there a 10? Is there a 10 album for you?
I'm old school. I'm trap. It'll be like
how you say old school and then trap? Old school and trap.
Yeah, it'd be like the old school Jeezy. Yeah,
Jeezy.
The 10 album. The 10 album. Hendrix, Future, the White Case album. Yeah, it's like the 10 albums will be an album that like I could listen to the whole thing and I might not have to skip a song. Yeah, Drake might got one of those.
So you got saying Future got a rate 10 album?
Hendrix.
That album is
Hendrix
a 10?
Is a 10 out of 10 for me, yeah.
All right.
Just because of the different, think about the different, you gotta listen to him. He rapped, he sung, he was melodic. It was different thing, and he did a whole nother album too. It was 2 of them.
Let me ask you, because I mean the internet might fuck with the Future take or whatever. So it's like, let me ask you this. So on the Mount Rushmore rappers, as far as the new generation, they got Drake, Cole, Kendrick. Would you put Future there as the 4th?
Drake, Cole, Kendrick, who would be my 4th? And Jay-Z doesn't do enough to be on that Mount Rushmore.
He's just not new generation. Like he's like the last generation.
So yeah, it might be Hendrix.
Okay. See there? That was an easy answer. I knew that. That was once you said the album is 10, Future album is 10
out
of 10.
Of 10. Hendrix, you're
so and you said Jeezy too?
Yeah, Trapper Die too.
Ain't no fucking way.
You gotta know what he's talking
Young Jeezy too, yo. That's crazy.
A lot of people didn't like Jeezy back then.
First of all, you're saying you're old school. Future ain't old school. Jeezy really ain't old. I mean, maybe to like
what's old school then? Now, for now,
90s. Pac, Biggie. That's
still old school. That was old school.
Yo, you're contradicting yourself.
That was old school like 20 years ago, wasn't it? We in 2025 now.
What? You thinking so in 20? You think in the 2000s?
Well, at least in 2010, wasn't that old school?
So why would it not be old school?
We're 15 years late.
Why would it not be old?
But it's cool. But
it's older.
But don't more people add to old school at that point?
I don't think Future.
You don't think Jeezy's an old school rapper yet?
That just shows me you just a young nigga.
You don't think Jeezy? Okay,
not really.
Alright.
Especially Future. You saying Future album? Maybe that should drop like 10 years ago.
Well, I didn't mean Future as old school. I really meant Jeezy.
Okay,
I was specifically talking about the Trapper Die too.
Okay.
But that's like before 2010. Yeah, that's old.
No, I'll give. I mean, technically, yeah, I'll give it to you. I was so focused on Future though. Like you said Future. I think you said Future before Jeezy, but it's fine.
No, I said Jeezy first, and then but Hendrix. You don't think Hendrix is? You don't like Hendrix?
Now when we talking about top like a 10 out of 10 rap album.
So who else? Then? Well, you tell me a 10 out of 10 that I missed.
You didn't even say Hove. You a Hove nigga.
Well, I said Hove, and you told me that's
when did you say Hove?
I said could Jay-Z be put on the Mount Rushmore? Jay-Z Volume 2. I could say Blueprint is a 10 out of 10. Okay. Volume 2.
So
I'll go Hove crazy.
Exactly. You mixed the two.
Yeah.
I wasn't the Mount Rushmore was talking about this new generation. The 10 out of 10 was a whole different question. So you saying
Volume 2.
Because when you went straight to Future, I was like, nigga, what are we talking about?
I was thinking, okay, sorry.
All right, but so you saying
music today to me
overall? Ask the question again. Like the question asked again, a 10 out of 10 rap album. You're gonna give it to like Hove God.
Jay-Z Blueprint is a 10 out of 10. Okay. Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt is a 10 out of 10. Okay. Jay-Z Volume 1 is a 10 out of 10.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Jay-Z Volume 2 might be a 9 out of 10.
But my question is, how do you say that that's a 10 out of 10 album and Future's Hendrix is also a 10 out of 10 album?
So for different reasons, because I could listen to the my 10 out of 10s are songs that I don't gotta skip. If I could listen to your whole album without skipping a song, a 10 out of 10, yeah. Okay. And on Hendrix, I'm only skipping that Rihanna song. And sometimes I'm not skipping that Rihanna song. Okay. So isn't that a Hendrix thing getting skipped?
I respect that. I'm not mad at that.
But I'm a Future fan, so I get it, the biasness that comes with it a little bit on a couple of those songs.
I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I don't think I got a 10 out of 10 album because I'm not a big Jay-Z fan. I feel like I like Nas more than Jay-Z, honestly.
Nas got a couple 10 out of 10s.
Right. I just think like he gives it up better than the Jay-Z pause. So it's like that's just where I'm coming from.
I just don't think he makes albums. You think he makes albums better than
again, no, because I think even Miles told me what we were talking about. Like Jay-Z makes better hooks than Nas or whatever.
And he has concepts too, like especially on the earlier albums, like Volume 1 and 2, like this like a what was you just saying about Tory and all, like a theme? It's close to a theme.
Yeah, Illmatic, like Illmatic, Stillmatic, all that shit like that. But Take Care is like one of like a dope.
I like Take Care. Take
Care was tough.
10 out of 10.
I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10.
Take Care could get with 10 out of 10 for me.
But it's a classic. It's a classic though.
Because what is a 10 out of 10? Like what is the 10 out of 10?
I say a classic album.
But I'm saying, what album would you say would be your example?
So then I guess I would have to say if I'm going based off, because you say 10 out of 10 is no skips.
Yeah.
I'll say a 10 out of 10 is a classic album. Like it's a classic.
Okay.
So Take Care is a classic album. Okay. They say that the Graduation, different Kanye albums are classic albums. I don't really feel that way because really when I go to
Kanye got close. I don't think he was 10 out of 10.
But if you ask the internet, the culture, whatever the case may be, is they say the Dropout, Graduation.
They was close.
The Twisted Fantasy joint or whatever. Like
registration, late registration.
Yeah, so they say all of them
close.
Watch the Throne.
10 out of 10s.
Watch the Throne was kind of tough.
Watch the Throne was kind of tough. I'm gonna say Watch the Throne was kind of.
They can't make it 2 because that
Watch
nigga
the Throne
getting
was
crazy
kinda
now. All right, let's keep it moving, man. So Tory, all right, you rate Tory's album, what, a 7.5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna rate it 8. I'm gonna rate it 8 because 8. Yo, bro, you're not taking into account it's never even been done before. You're saying, oh, he was in prison, he had mad time, da da da. It's never been done before in history. Niggas went to prison and didn't do that. Wayne went to prison, didn't do that. Meek went to prison, didn't do that. And if they did it, it would sound like ass. Lil Wayne was dropping verses from fucking prison. That shit sounded like ass.
Yeah, but you don't think they had money. They didn't really need to, like, they was signed to something. Somebody was probably looking out for them. Meek was in like a fucking depression bag, couldn't even freaking probably write on a piece of paper if he
still
wanted
came
to.
out of that shit.
Yeah, he still ain't.
But that fucking proud of you, proud of me type shit with Friday, that shit going up. That shit like his like number 1 song on the album. See, Meek came through, did what he needed to do. Shout out to Meek.
Nah. Shout out to Meek is crazy.
Yo, we about to get into your man's. Pause. Your man's had a not so cryptic message. We talking about J. Cole. You know what I'm talking about or not?
Yeah, right.
Nigga, that's what I'm talking about. That's classic. Oh, wait. Nigga said J. Cole spotted wearing an I'm retired hoodie. Whose man's is that? Posted up with a fan and an I am retired hoodie. You know what you gotta do to put on an I am retired? You gotta fucking retire. You gotta feel like, oh, I'm retired. Like, that reminds me of Rob Dassey and the I'm logged out. Did I forget to log out?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think J. Cole is the most unbothered by anything that anybody could say in the media in the world, bro. So like everybody can have their own takes, but I swear to God, I feel like he's just unbothered. Like I feel like he's in his own world. He's one of them people, bro.
I'm not mad at what you just said, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you can be unbothered by the world, but you in your world feel like you're retired.
Yeah, but you're rapping. So
are you
playing into or are you listening to people and you like, all right, fucking I'm retired.
Or is this what's it called? Or is this quote unquote propaganda or advertisement for the fall off album?
Yeah, it's probably that. I don't feel like
it's marketing.
I feel like out of anybody in the industry, all of this stuff that's happening, he's the least person that is gonna affect. Like he don't care.
But that doesn't do nothing for his legacy. Because how dumb do you
what does anything do for his legacy? He got hard albums. He's good. His kid is well off. He got money. He went and played back. Like he's one of them people that's gonna go off and be like, he might get done with rap and go to like Egypt.
He's like a jokish. Is that what his name is?
Yeah, like he don't. Yes. He'd rather be playing with his horses and racing his horses and weird.
But that's
like
okay.
That. Like,
okay, so if you frame it like that,
I just went to something and got the breath. Like I'm not saying he don't love rap. He does love rap, but I don't feel like for him. Think about what he said. Back to what he said about the thing when they were saying they wanted me to rap against them because his stance has always been on the other side of like.
That's not. I get what you're saying, but that's really not. Yes, that's facts. But he also has looked up to niggas like Nas, like Tupac, like Hov.
Yeah, but because
and them niggas was bout it. Crazy he looks crazy
from their lyrics though. He's made it clear why he's looked up to them from their lyrics. Yes, and when it came to their lyrics, I can't believe. I hate that y'all keep trying to make J. Cole like one of them like. Yo, why you punch him in his face? He said this about your mom. Like we know J. Cole's not like that. We all know that. No.
We gonna keep having.
I don't understand how.
And that nigga like, say
J. Cole like Talib when Talib Kweli was out. Right, we wasn't putting Talib Kweli in. Jay-Z and them was street. They was wearing Rockefeller jeans with. So we wasn't adding him. But he rapped just as good as Hov.
You said why you acting like. Why you said that when you made the example, when you made the metaphor that why is J. Cole not punching him in his face? You just said this about your mom, da da da. If J. Cole is on wax and he'll punch any nigga in his face
but
that tries to come at him.
That he's always wordplay with
it's
him.
Not
he's
all right.
Not,
fuck, we're not talking about, yo, bro.
If you break the lines down, because I have another argument with somebody that did the same thing.
We're not even talking about the apology anymore. At this point, what are you doing?
It's not the
Why are you
apologies.
moving like this after niggas, like, basically,
Because that's how
after
he-
you apologize?
because-
Now you retired, nigga made you retire?
Because that's how he raps. It's not that his shit is always metaphor. Like it's a significance to him saying it. Like certain people will be like,
Well, you a J.
anybody
Cole
that says
stan, you
stuff-
sound like a J. Cole stan
because
right
he
now.
raps like that. Like we wasn't Talib Kweli, Common, all of them. They've said gun bars or a gun bar. We've never put them in the light of like,
I'm not.
oh.
You brought up guns. I niggas ain't wasn't even talking about guns.
But I'm just saying that's the line.
Cole does that too. Cole
Yes.
talk about stick when you're not.
He does, but I'm just saying.
I don't care that nigga don't got to stick on him. I care about if you're competitive. If you feel like you the best, you say
But
I'm
how
last.
is he- what
You
makes
feel,
what makes you think he's competitive? Because he's saying that
He says it in his bars.
Because he said exactly.
He talks shit about rap. He's the best in the rap game.
Common has also done the same thing, and he's teased a little bit with Drake. Cool, but besides that, what has Common done? He just raps.
Has Common
Like, there's
ever been
people
talked about as
that-
a top 5 rapper? No.
Yeah. When it
Never.
comes to
Never.
yes,
You're
just
lying.
not.
You're dead ass lying. Now you're lying.
Yeah,
Common has been talked about as a top 5 rapper?
There's different kinds of people that talk about. There's lyrical miracle rappers that'll put Common, Talib Kweli, and all of them before Jay-Z. Yes, I've heard that growing up. Jesse, literally, I've heard names like Common, Talib. What is the dude that MF Doom? All of those underground rappers. Yes, you're lyrical rappers.
Jesse, I challenge you to call one person that will put Common in their top 5.
Those people are. I'm grown now. He doesn't rap as like when I've grown up. I've heard people say Talib Kweli's a better rapper than Jay-Z. Have you ever heard that? No, right?
No, you're not.
Okay, I've heard that.
But it doesn't matter.
A lot of the times.
Is he?
No,
okay,
but I'm just saying it's
so what are we
lyrical.
talking
But you just said, when have you ever heard those people? There's certain people on the other side that feel like those lyrical rappers are the best rappers.
No, that's a fact. Jay-Z, yes. Nas, yes. Not fucking Common.
But that's
not top. Definitely not top 5, bro.
That's your opinion. I'm telling you, on my kid's soul, I've heard people say that.
They from Chicago? They from Chicago?
No, from Kingston, from New York City. Yes, lyrical miracle rappers. Yes,
I'm not opposed to lyrical because that's Eminem.
J. Cole is a lyrical miracle. He's that.
Yeah,
he's not. So when he says, I'll shoot you out. Anybody that shoots shots, I'll shoot. Yeah, I'm like, now he got to battle somebody because he raps like that. No, there's rappers that rap like that.
No, he also when he says those shits, when he says those gun bars, he also ties them into he's talking about lyrically. He's not talking real gun bars. He's not talking about I really have guns. I really roll with AKs and da. Like he's saying like these lyrical metaphors will kill niggas.
And lyrically, where does he rank in your eyes?
Nah, yeah, he got it.
Okay, so now I don't understand. So that's where I keep him at, and that's it. We could talk, go back and forth, but lyrically, where does he rank in your eyes?
Listen,
if you got to answer that question, that's how
lyrically
I think about
he's top 10. But at the end of the day, so that's why you get this scrutiny. This is why you get this judgment. Why, as a top 10 rapper, why are you moving like a dummy?
And that's cool, but I feel like it's always gonna matter way
I am
more.
retired?
It's always gonna matter way more to us than him. That's how I feel. Like he's gonna still be him. He might wear that retired hoodie 18 more times, and then he might come out with some crazy shit that makes people feel like, oh my God, he's back in his bag. Why is he wearing that hoodie? He don't care. I feel like he's that kind of rapper. Like he's not the same kind of rapper as like a Kendrick might see 8 or 9 or 10. So bet.
J. Cole. Why do you feel like what's the difference? What's the difference between J. Cole not caring and Drake not caring? Because they both cannot care and both like Drake looks crazy.
But I don't think Drake don't care. That's the difference. I think Drake cares.
But he does whatever he wants.
He does, but I think Drake cares a lot. And I think that's the problem why. I think if Drake didn't care, he would still have lost, but he wouldn't be where he's at right now.
What does not caring have, like if a person doesn't care about shit, what does that have to do with like disappointing your fans?
I don't feel like he's disappointed. I don't feel like J. Cole's disappointed.
Like Kanye's a good example. Kanye is out here wearing swastikas.
Yeah, but I don't feel like J. Cole.
Kanye don't care.
I don't feel like J. Cole's disappointing his fans. I feel like he might have disappointed from not going back at Kendrick. But I feel like lyrically wise and rap content wise, I don't feel like he's disappointing his fans. J. Cole. Like, I feel like if he stopped rapping and was like a whole big time, like, we got to still give it a little bit of time and see where he goes.
Well, first of all, let's do this. I'm a Drake fan. Drake been definitely, as we're talking about their movements and what they've been doing, I've definitely been disappointed in Drake. I'm a Cole fan. I've definitely been disappointed in the way Cole's moved. Have I been disappointed in his raps? No. But it's like, my point is, if you're going to, first of all, and honestly, yes and no, because you can't, your raps don't hold the same weight as they did if you're going to move crazy. I really can't listen to Drake. I used to listen to Drake heavy. I'm like, damn, I miss Drake. I miss listening to Drake how I used to listen to Drake. I can't listen to Drake like that because the nigga has been proven to be corny and not be for the culture and just be artificial, superficial, all this different shit. So it's like,
see, I don't look at it that way because I was having this conversation the other day. Like, I never have been such a fan that somebody can move, that somebody I'm a fan of can emotionally or whatever.
You sound like you separate the art from the artist or like, whatever.
Yeah. So like a lot of there's rappers that I feel like they really do certain things, so I listen to them in that context. But to me, it's just the talent and the creativity of it. So like if you make a good song and it's a good song, like I don't know. I don't think I judge like, oh, that's not a good song because you didn't go to Live last night and blow 5 bands. Like you made that fit in your song and the creativity of it was good. I liked the vibe of it. I liked your flow in it. I don't know. I judge it off of different things. So I don't think that like if Drake got a good song, Drake got a good song to me. I'm not gonna be like, well, Drake, why you say that? And Kendrick just did this to you. I don't think I look at it like that.
So does Drake still hit the same after all the
I think I gotta hear Drake more rap first. I think I can only judge that.
Does Drake's old song hit the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you because
I'll have to hear a new rap. Like when he drops this new rap CD out, if he's acting like now I'm the greatest, y'all niggas is weak, then if he got 4, then I'm gonna feel like, you doing the most. But if you're just rapping in it and like you're rapping and your raps are hitting and your flow is crazy and your beats is good, I'm gonna be like, all right, well, that's Drake.
So perfect example with that. Nigga dropped the whole album with Party Next Door.
I like that album. I do. I like that album. But I don't know. I mean, that album to me at this point now is climbing. I like that album more than I like Tory's album.
Hey, if you guys like this video, make sure you check out these videos where we talk more about music, dating, and real life situations. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Make sure you check out these videos and make sure you subscribe. Peace.